I knew it.
Amazing, George. How did you...
Just a... It...
I used...
Of course not. Whoa, this is one dark cave.
It's the door that worries me, George.
Well, I'm sure the door will open again if we give it a minute. No need to panic. Now we panic. Help! I gotta say, Nico, you're pretty calm about this.
Traveling with you, George, I've got used to this kind of thing. If I panicked every time a door shut behind us, probably forever, well...
You're right. What was I thinking? You see if you can get the door open, and I'll go check out the... dark, evil-smelling cave. Fumbling around in the dark wasn't going to be fun. But heck, I'd spent a lifetime doing it, so what was new? The wall felt... I didn't want to use my last... The thing had branches like... It felt cold and... I had no idea. I needed some light to tell what the car... I needed to save the match. For a moment, I imagined falling, but it was just my imagination. It was cold to the touch. It was stone with a recess in it, and ugh. There was some kind of thin twine in the middle of it. Using my last match to identify the fabric. It was a small round object made of fabric with a mustard. A large stone bowl. Hey, Nico, Whoa!
It must be Ganon. Ramon said he disappeared while searching the mountains for the tabula.
So this is where he ended up, dead in a cave. And on closer inspection, I'd even say blown your own brains out dead.
Okay, George, I get the point. What is this place?
Who knows, but look at the Gnostic symbols.
You're right. The colors, the trees. But who is she?
It looks like the Virgin Mary, but I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
The red robes and that whole off-the-shoulder look? It must be Mary Magdalene, of course. Marquez told me that the Gnostics revered her. This place, it's some kind of Gnostic shrine.
There's got to be something to release that door. Maybe amongst these carvings.
But if it was that obvious, don't you think Ganon would have found it? Getting up close and personal to Ganon's leathery corpse wasn't pleasant, but we had to figure out how to get out of there. Ganon had certainly been busy before he blew his brains out. I wonder what he'd been up to. I picked up the old gun. It was too corroded and rusty to ever be fired again. It was a fedora, just like the one in Ganon's trunk back at the Castell. The years hadn't been kind to it. The photograph was of an ancient clay tablet. Ganon had written on it. Someone, presumably Ganon, had taken the time to translate the inscription. At a glance, the inscription seemed to relate to the exploits of someone called the Sun King. If the translation is right, the symbol La-On represents the Sun King. If the rest of the translation is anything to go by, it sounds like he was quite the badass in his time. Apparently, the symbol Ib-on-Shi meant 3 kingdoms. Shi translates as Mountain Kingdom. Ganon had marked this symbol with the letter B. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La-Ha-Shi represents the Sun City region. Ganon had marked this symbol in red with the letter A. Du-A-Shi apparently means the Two River region. The symbol Ku-Is-I was translated as People Travel Look. Some kind of prehistoric tourists? It looks like Ku-U is the symbol for the tabula veritatis in this language. The symbol G-Ip-Ku meant ending enemy people. I'd guess that means poking people with pointy sticks rather than kissing and making up. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol Ka-Ip-Ha means burning enemy cities. Whoever this Sun King guy was, he certainly had a point to prove. Ganon had translated this symbol, Du-U, as 4 victories. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La-Ji-Shi represents the Sunset Mountain. Sounds like a theme park ride. Ganon had translated this glyph, Ah-Shu, as Blood River. Doesn't sound like a vacation spot. The symbol Zhu-Ha was translated as the Young Cities. Ganon had marked this symbol with the letter E. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol Ip-Lu-Ap means enemy godhouse. Probably the temple of some rival deity? The symbol La-On-I meant the Sun King looked. Si-Ip-Ju was translated as the Gardens of Enemy Dead. According to Ganon's translation, this symbol is I-Ju-Lu, which means witnessing the start of Godhead. Nico!
What?
Is this what I think it is? It must be the Tabula Veritatis.
So Ganon did find it.
It's so small, so innocent looking. Why would Simeon call it evil? Why so many deaths for this?
And why go to such lengths to keep it hidden?
Unless it is as genuinely dangerous as Simeon claimed.
The question now is, what do we do with it?
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. I'd seen the same words on the fresco at Castel de Sants. It was an old water canteen. The contents had long since been drunk. It was an old flashlight. It looked like it died around the same time as Ganon. It was an old water canteen. The circle of iron was set into an ornate frame that covered the oil lamp. I didn't want... It had to be Ganon. In which case, there was a bullet hole in the... Just like us, he'd been trapped. He'd chosen suicide. I prized the map out from under the arm of the corpse. It looked like Gannon had scrawled some kind of last testament onto this map. My friends, I know that you will eventually find me, but by then it will be too late. I have decoded the tabula, and I know our destiny lies in paradise. The key to the power of God is in our hands. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work. Tell my family that I died doing my duty, that I surrender my life gladly to the cause. In the light of the day, these words will fade, like our souls. But rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again. I'm not sure, but it looks like crafty old Gannon left a secret message in his testament. I read Gannon's last words. My friend, the key, I tell my, in the, but it was a fedora. There were ancient scratches on the plinth, as if someone had moved the statue. I'm sure that this is Mary Magdalene.
The red robes! It all makes sense! The Madonna would be wearing blue. So, who's the child?
Well, according to the Gnostic Gospels, when Mary kissed the lips of Jesus, she,
Oh, I see.
Yep,
So the Gnostics think that the suckling child is...
I guess so. I gave the statue a push, and it turned anti-clockwise. Hey. What are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet.
Laughing boy over there may beg to differ.
But Georges, he didn't have a woman's eye for detail.
A large carving of the tabula veritatis symbol. All the other figures in the scene seemed to be supplicating themselves to it. The carved figure had once been green. I wondered if it was a representation of Jehovah. Blue paint was peeling from the carved figure. I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer. A group of figures looked up towards the tabula. They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before. The stone door... No way would we have... The stone door... That would be point. Nope. The pillar had been carved into the shape of a tree, and I knew it represented... I gave the statue another shove. The ornate lamp The circle of iron was set into an ornate frame that covered the oil lamp. The medallion fitted snugly into the socket. Whoa! Would you take a look at that?
The light from the medallion is illuminating this green figure.
This could be our ticket out of here.
If you're right, that explains why Ganon never got out of here. He didn't have the medallion.
I wondered if it was a... I wondered if... They were all colored red. That was all. That was... I gave the statue another shove. They were all a large... That was... It was an old water can. It was an old flashlight. The circle of iron was set in... The circle of iron was... Ex luce veritas. I gave the statue another shove. That wasn't ex luce veritas. Out of light? That Nope. That would... They were all colored red. I needed a... I guessed that finding the tabula was the easy part. Figuring out its purpose? A row of symbols were etched onto the top bar of the tabula. These symbols looked just like the ones on the photograph of the clay tablet. The tabula was engraved with a number of curious-looking symbols. These symbols looked... That would be... They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before. It was no time for desecrating a sacred object. The pillar had been sculpted into a tree and then painted blue. I knew it was supposed to be the tree of knowledge. Hey. What are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet.
The circle of iron was... Nope. That was... I wondered if it was... I gave the statue another shove. It was a simple choice. It was no time. It was no. According to the translation, some guy called the Sun King once had the Tabula Veritatis in his possession. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis. If Gainan had marked Father Simeon had claimed that it was a tower of it was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints. It was a tower. What I thought was just the tabula it depicted the town of the buildings in the building in the ring. The castle gate signified the mountain. So the statues on the fireplace mirrored the ritual. Only a true Gnostic would know that. Or someone who had it explained in an old Vatican manuscript taken from a dead priest. So the statues on the fireplace mirrored the ritual. Or someone That oil in the bowl of the lamp. A large car. It was no time. A large. It was Marquez's mother. The young Marquez had no. The medallion Marquez. It was strange. It was a primitive. Its light. Check out this.
Hey, what's with...
What do you think of this?
I don't know.
What do you think of this?
I think you have an incest.
What do you think of?
I think...
They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before. That wouldn't work. That would just strip the carving of its remaining paint. That would just... That... I didn't want... That was all... That wouldn't... I needed... I gave the statue another shove. That was all... Nope. Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. I gave the statue another shove. I wondered if it was... I gave the statue another shove. I wondered if Ganon's notes on the photograph might help me decode the tabula. It was a location, but I needed to know where it was. It was a location, but I needed to know where it was. It was a location, but I It was a lo- It was a It was a lo- It was a lo- It was a location, but I needed to know where it was. It was a It was It was It was It was It was a location. It was a location. Ex luce. They didn't. It was an old flat. That was It was an old... It was a... Trevor didn't seem much worse off for the shock. It was a... I guess that finding the tabula was the easy part. Figuring out its I wondered if it was a representation of Jehovah. A large red-robed and bare the figure had its back to me. That was That was the long dead remains of a It was a fedora. The stone I knew it was supposed I knew it That was That was I wondered if a large they were all Hey, what are you looking?
I'm not sure.
What do you think of?
I don't know.
They were all Hey, Nico, what do you think of this hammer?
Well, if I had a hammer?
You hammer in the morning?
No, I'd hammer in the evening.
Want a closer look at the
That thing gives me the...
What do you think of this, Nick?
I think you have an insane...
There was no need. What do you think of this?
I think...
That was almost. The Mary Magdalene in the painting was fully clothed, but the red robes suggested it was the same Gnostic saint. That was all. That was. That. Hobbes had sketched. I'm sure, like me, he thought it was a portrait of a. That. I needed. Nico had already. I didn't want. That would just strip. It was a location. I read Gainon's. My friend, I have the key to. I die secure in the knowledge. Tell my family that I, in the light of the, but rest assured. It was a location. That. Well, that didn't work. Never. That was. I didn't. That was almost. Exclude. That was... That? Nope. The circle of iron was set into an... The circle of iron... The circle of iron was set... I wonder... I gave the statue another shove. Red-robed and bare... The figure was facing... Red-robed and bare-chested. The statue was not... The figure was facing the blue tree. I gave the statue another shove. Red-robed and bare... The figure had its back... Red-robed and... The figure was facing the green pillar. Red-robed and... The figure was facing... The medallion sat in the frame, casting red light on the far wall of the cave. A large carving. That was never... Red robe. Red-robed and bare. The figure was facing the blue tree. I knew it was supposed to. The medallion sat in the frame, casting red light on the far wall of the cave. The medallion sat in the frame, casting red light on the far wall of the cave. Nope. That wasn't... Not a... That... That was... That would... That wouldn't... It was no time for mind. It was a... The door was sealed too tight for even Trevor to escape. And besides, I knew that little fellow was loyal to... It was a tower... It was a castle of saints. Castel de... I gave the statue another shove. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the... The symbol... Ganon had marked... So the statues on the fireplace mirrored the ritual. Or someone who had it. So the statue... Or some... I did... I needed... I guess that finding the... Figuring out it... That... oil in the bowl of the lamp. It was an old flashlight. Why didn't Marquez want his Why didn't That was almost a... That was... This medallion seems to be some kind of lens to focus light.
Better keep it safe then. The Gnostics seem to like using light to conceal things.
I needed to get closer to... I guess figuring out... That would be... That was almost... That... They were all colored red. I wondered if it was a large carp. I gave the statue another shove. Red robe, the figure... Red robe, the figure was... I knew it was supposed to... That was all... That... That was... The Mary Magdalene in the painting was fully clothed. Fleur had given... I needed a... They didn't. I fed Trevor a little more cookie. I was... The stone door. When I moved the map close to the flame, something started to change. The writing on the map started to react to the heat. Well, I'll be darned.
What is it?
At a guess, the locations on the map might match up with the ones he's marked on this photograph. If the letter E matches the one on Gainan's translation, this must be the location of the young cities. If this letter is the same location as the one marked D on Gainan's translation, this must be Sunset Mountain. If this letter matched the one on Gainan's translation, this must be the location of the Sun City. If the letters match the ones on Gainan's translation, this must be the Mountain Kingdom. If this letter matched the one on Gainan's translation, this must be the location of the Three Rivers region. That wasn't right. If the letter E matches the one on... If this letter matches... If this letter is the... That was the first row of symbols. It was all starting to make sense. So, these are directions. Begin at Sun City, travel 5 days east to a river. Travel south 6 days, through a desert, to the source of 4 rivers. Hey, Nico! I've cracked it!
Fantastic!
The Tabula Veritatis, it's a set of directions. Take a look at this map. The inscription says to start here, at Sun City. Ganon hid the location in his map. It then says to travel 5 days east to a river, then turn south and travel 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And what is there?
I'm not sure, but it must be important, right?
Right. Important enough for the Gnostics to try and keep it a secret for thousands of years. And guess what? I think I may have found a way out.
You have?
Look, while you were busy playing Ancient Scholar, I found this. Well, something happened.
What did it do?
I'm not sure.
It didn't open the door.
Perhaps we're missing something.
Must be. If Ganon died looking for a way out, there has to be more to it than just a hidden button.
Then let's keep looking.
In the lost language of medieval mechanisms, unfulfilled dreams, nothing had happened. The circle of iron was nothing had happened. I gave the statue another shove. Nothing had happened. Nothing had happened.
That sounded like something important happened.
They were all... I wondered if it was... Nothing had happened. Nothing had happened. I gave the statue another shove. Is that the door?
Thank God. I was getting worried we'd be trapped here, just the two of us forever.
There could have been worse ways of being trapped forever.
It is the door. Come on, Georges.
button made a satisfying but unnecessary click. The door was already open. Nico and I had the tabula veritatis at last. Now all we needed to do was to find Eva and rescue Marquez. And make our getaway. Nico and I had the tabula veritatis at last. Now all we needed to do was to find Eva and rescue Marquez. And make our getaway.
Don't die on me now, old man.
George, it's Langdon.
Stay back!
For the last time, where is the tabula?
You'll never find it.
It's here in this chapel, isn't it?
Just tell him, Papa.
I will tell you nothing.
Look at your daughter, senor. My man would be happy to hurt her.
I cannot let you raise Lucifer. You will bring chaos to the world.
George, we have to do something.
I couldn't approach Langham. With luck, Langham wouldn't notice that the gun was useless. Hold it there, Langham.
Well, if it isn't my least favorite American. Where is the tabula?
Even if I did have it, why would I give it to you?
Because you don't have a choice.
For God's sake, shoot him, George.
Yes, go on. Shoot me, why don't you?
Don't push me!
That gun would never fire. Give me the gun before you hurt yourself.
I didn't rate my chances with just a rusty old pistol.
Now, do you have the tabula?
I don't have it. We couldn't find it.
You're lying. I promise you I will kill the old man. I ask again, do you have the tabula?
I really don't have it.
I warned you.
No! Mon Dieu!
You will rot in hell.
Not hell. Quite the opposite. Now hand over the tabula, or the girl is next. So, the tabula veritatis. Thank you. The world will be a better place, George, once Jehovah has been destroyed.
What?
Lucifer will set us free.
You can't destroy Jehovah.
I can, and I will. Bring the girl, she may be of use.
Langham, no. Please.
As for you two, I admire your persistence. One of my men will be outside. If they try to follow me, shoot them.
With pleasure, boss.
Eva!
Senor Marquez, I'm so sorry.
You must get the tabula back.
We don't even know where he's going.
All we know is that it's somewhere in the Middle East.
Nothing else?
There was a note, something about our destiny lies in paradise?
And we found a map. It shows the source of 4 rivers, but that's all we have.
Can it be?
You know what that means?
In Genesis, there is a river. It flows from paradise and divides into 4.
Where is this place? This paradise?
Eden is going to Eden.
The Garden of Eden? But that's just a Bible story, a myth.
No, it's a real place. It's where Jehovah created life, where Lucifer gave Eve knowledge, where the gods are held in balance.
And now Langham has the tabula to lead him right to it.
Only you can stop him. You must defeat him.
But how?
Eva, she will know.
He'd gone, but I knew he was right. We had to stop Langham and rescue Eva. He's dead, Nico.
Langham would have killed him anyway. You mustn't blame yourself.
Marquez was dead. Nico, what do we...
We find a way.
I wondered for a moment. It was a fire extinguisher. The candles were burning. The paint... That? Nope. The scaffolding had been hastily... Nico and I had the tabula veritatis at last. Now all we needed to do was to find Eva and rescue Marquez. And make our getaway.
Don't die on me now, old man.
George, it's Langham.
Stay back!
For the last time.
You'll never...
It's here in this...
Just tell him.
I will...
Look at your... My man.
I cannot let... You will bring...
George, we...
I wondered momentarily, but the head was small and the shaft weak. I wasn't just going to... With luck, Langham wouldn't notice that the gun was useless. Hold it there, Langham.
Well, if it isn't my least favorite American. Where is the tabula?
Even if I did have it, why would I give it to you?
Because you don't have a choice.
For God's sake, shoot him, George!
Yes, go on. Shoot me, why don't you?
Don't push me!
That gun would never fire. Give me the gun before you hurt yourself.
I didn't rate my chances with just a rusty old pistol.
Now, do you have the tabula?
I don't have it. We couldn't find it.
You're lying. I promise you I will kill the old man. I ask again, do you have the tabula?
If I give you the tabula, then you promise you'll let us all go free?
I give you my word.
No, George, no.
So, the tabula veritatis. Actually, I will need to take the girl with me. The old man would just slow us down.
No, I'm staying here. My father needs medical help. If he doesn't get it, he will die.
Oh, really?
No!
Problem solved.
Langholm, you'll rot in hell for what you've done.
Hell, quite the opposite, believe me. The world will be a better place, George, once Jehovah has been destroyed.
What?
Lucifer will set us free.
You can't destroy Jehovah.
I can, and I will. Bring the girl.
But you agreed to let us all go free.
She may be of use yet. One of my men will be outside. If they try to follow me, shoot them.
It would be my pleasure, boss.
Eva. You must get the tabula back.
We don't even know where he's going.
All we know is that it's somewhere in the Middle East.
Nothing else
There was a note.
And we found a map.
can it
You know,
in Genesis.
Where?
Either.
the Garden of...
No. It's where the...
And now Langham has...
Only you,
But how?
Eva.
He'd gone, but I knew he was right. Marquez was dead. Nico, what do we do now?
We find a way.
There was a door at the bottom of the steps, but I would never have managed to reach it. It was a door to an I didn't think there was a way down to that door. It was a door to That was... That... The drain pipe entered a small... It was a door to... It was a door to... Hey, Nico, how's it going?
I'm still here.
This could be useful. Hey, over there!
Just try it, sunshine.
Yikes. That wasn't going to get me anywhere. It was a small... It was a small flat. There was no point. I didn't want to attract attention to myself. It was a small flat. There was no point. I didn't want to attract... It looked like a... It was a fire... The paint can... Nico, what do we do now?
We find the...
The candles were burning bright. It was an oil... It was an old crank handle. Listen, this is a big mistake. You have to let us out of here.
You stick your head out of that door and I will put a bullet in it.
You must let us leave.
I could use the target practice.
There was no way I was going to get out there with that armed guard. Leaving that way wasn't enough. Ex Igne. The mug was now filled with a dark... It was a Madonna. I didn't want to attract attention. Hey, Nico, how's it going?
I'm still here.
This... I didn't want to attract attention. Throwing that at the guard was only going to draw his attention. It was a door to... It was a small, flat... I didn't want to attract attention. The guard was too far away. I wasn't going to... Throwing that at the guard... The guard was standing by the door. The guard was standing by the... I wasn't going to be able... I didn't want to attract a... That was... That... The guard was standing... Hey, Nico, how's it... It was a door to an I didn't want to attract attention. There was no... Nico, that thug...
Let me talk. Hey, handsome. Could you find it in your heart to let me out?
Look, love, I'll just as happily put a bullet in you as your yank friend. If you fancy your chances, then feel free to try and escape. I never miss.
You could have just said no.
Any luck?
I gave him my best charming French damsel. Nothing. I think it's time to start thinking of another way out.
Nico, what do we...
We've got to...
I needed to... I wondered for a moment. It was a selection of... The scaffolding had been... It was an oil... It was a selection... That was... Marquez was... It was an old crank... The entrance to the cave. Gaina never made it back through there. The candle was gently... The mug was now filled... I had really done some damage. The candle was... The carving... Marquez was dead. Trevor didn't seem... Hey, Nico, how's it going?
I'm still here.
This could... The guard was too far away. It was a small... There was no point. Hey, Nico, how's it going?
I'm still here.
Why didn't Marquette... That... Throwing that at the guard was only... That wouldn't work. There was no... That would be... Hey, Nico, I've got a plan. Over.
Roger, George. What are you thinking? Over.
I'm gonna place the radio out here. Maybe it'll be enough to distract the guard. Give me a second to set this up, then start talking.
Got it.
I carefully positioned the radio in the drain.
Quick, George! I found a way out!
I'm warning you, I will shoot.
Leaving that way wasn't an option. The guard and would have been very happy to use it. Nico, what do we...
We've got...
Could you use your radio to get the guards Wait till I'm out on the balcony.
Sure.
Okay, Nico, now!
Get a move on, George. That guard won't know what's hit him.
Don't think I won't shoot you.
Nico, what do we...
We've got to...
Can you try and call... Don't forget, wait till I'm out on the balcony so I can...
No problem.
Okay, Nico, now!
Quick, George. I found a way out.
I'm warning you, I will shoot.
Leaving that way was... Nico,
We've got to...
can you try... Don't forget.
No problem.
Okay, Nico, now!
Get a move on.
Don't think I...
The guard was already... The hammer hit the guard on the head.
What did you do to the guard?
Those steps must have been slippery. He took a little tumble. Nico, look! There's a cable car ready to go. Quick, before Langham locks down the system.
What did you do?
Nico...
You don't think perhaps we should have waited for the next one?
Well, we caught it, didn't we? What's all the fuss? Now, if I can just open this window, I think we'll be fine. Okay, maybe not. Don't panic just yet. I'll think of something. The catch was on the inside. You hanging in?
Let's face it, I'm either hanging in here or plummeting.
The catch was on the inside. I couldn't quite reach the handle. Damn it. It's a little stuck. Just give me a second.
Just hurry up!
Nico!
So, we meet again. I've come for my painting.
What painting?
La Maledicción.
Gesundheit.
Don't play games with me. We both know the painting conceals a treasure, Mr. Stobart.
You know, even if the painting was yours, I wouldn't give it to you. You're just a common gangster.
A fine sentiment. But I won't let you cross me again.
Again?
You stole my ruble, my Platinum 12 ruble.
Well, that was just an old coin.
$150,000 worth of old coin.
Wow. Well, a guy could do a lot of redecorating with that.
Enough of your American humor. You will tell me where to find the treasure, and you will tell me now.
Not gonna happen. And did you really just say, so we meet again?
I needed to try. I didn't think she was. Hello? Down here!
Oh, hello, miss.
Could you help me out, please?
Sorry, no can do. But while you're down there, maybe you can clear something up for me.
What?
Something you said when we first met's been playing on my mind.
Do I have a choice?
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Choice.
I don't follow.
You see, I'm a determinist. Goes with this line of work. But what you said in London made me ask one of the big questions. Is there such a thing as free will? Because if there is, then I've made some pretty dodgy choices in my time. So help me out a bit here.
So, do you have regrets?
No, I don't think so. But I am a little worried. This whole free will thing has got me thinking.
What do you enjoy in life, Shields?
Well, I like footy, a good scrap, and topiary.
So, you're a football fan, right?
Gotta love the beautiful game.
So, if determinism was valid, why would anyone play? What would be the point of it all?
Sometimes when we lose, that's just what I think.
If what you create in topiary is predetermined, what's the point?
Topiary isn't about freedom of expression. It's horticultural Valium. It makes the voices stop.
It's lovely chatting, but couldn't we discuss this somewhere more convivial?
No way. The boss wants you dead.
Why not choose what you want to do?
Oh, I need to be sure.
Can't you stop Medovsky?
As I said, it'll be futile to try. His actions are predetermined, like mine.
We have a choice. We always have a choice. Just like you've got a choice right now. Help us or not.
I don't know. I'd like to. But the boss...
My philosophy class seemed to be working. So, you're a determinist. Isn't that just an excuse to let Medovsky boss you around?
At least I know who's controlling me actions. Do you?
Of course. I do as I choose.
So you chose to leap off that cable car, did you?
Yes, because you and Medovsky shot at me. You did choose to shoot at me, didn't you?
Well, yes. But I didn't choose to shoot that geezer in the gallery.
You never intended to kill Henri?
I just wanted to rough him up a little. But the gun went off and the rest is history. Free will didn't come into it.
But you'd made a choice not to shoot him. The fact he died was an accident.
So you think I've got a chance of redemption?
See? You didn't choose to kill Henri.
He died regardless.
Exactly. It was accidental homicide. If by redemption you mean a spell in jail with time off for good behavior, then yes, I think there is a chance for you.
And you know what?
No. Enlighten me.
I'm getting too old for this crime lark. I think I'm having an epiphany. Of course, it might just be indigestion. No, it's definitely an epiphany. I think you're right. The only thing that has led me here is me and my actions. I'm going to talk to the boss. He's sure to listen to reason. Boss! Boss!
What is it, you imbecile? How many times have I told you not to interrupt me when I'm about to kill somebody? Remember what we agreed. I am the big man who takes care of the big things.
And I am the little man who takes care of the little things.
Exactly. So, haven't you got a little thing you should be doing?
There is one little thing, now you mention it.
Well, don't let me stop you. Get on with it, you big baboon.
If you say so, boss.
Oh dear.
There you go. Free will under orders. Now that is what I call a real paradox.
George? You took your time back there.
Medovsky and I had a lot to catch up on. And you and Shears seem to be getting on just fine. So, I figured you'd holler when you were done. Always nice to see old friends.
Oh, thank God it's you two. You would not believe what just happened.
Try us.
Oh dear, the monks aren't going to like that.
We had a little philosophical disagreement on the way up. Nothing the little TLC won't fix.
Yeah, they're not really broken, more in a transitional state. It's amazing what a lick of paint can do.
What now, George?
We find Langham, we stop his crazy plan, we rescue Eva, and you win a Pulitzer.
When you put it like that, George, sounds easy.
So, how are we going to catch Langham now?
Well, we've got a pretty good idea where he's going.
True, Mesopotamia, or Iraq as it is now. Not exactly a prime tourist spot.
Need a lift?
I don't think we'll catch Langham in a limo, but thanks.
I'm not talking limo, mate. I'm talking Medovsky's full-on, fully fueled tax and ticket Learjet 60.
You think you can get us to Iraq?
Wouldn't be the first time, if you know what I mean. I've got the keys, the contacts, and a full drinks cabinet. How about it? It's the least I can do.
The last thing I remembered was getting on board Medovsky's jet and accepting a cocktail from Shears. Hello? Anybody there? What happened to the lights?
Is that better?
Whoa! Senor Marquez?
Indeed. Hello, George.
But you're dead.
Does death worry you?
You bet. I got a nasty feeling it's coming my way.
You have no choice. You cannot allow Langham to destroy Jehovah. Lucifer and Jehovah must rule in harmony, or chaos will prevail.
Don't listen to him, George. He is here to lead you astray. He is a Gnostic, a heretic. Lucifer is the devil. He should be defeated. Jehovah must reign supreme.
Whoa, hold your horses, Padre. I'm no big fan of the devil, but follow Jehovah, and what do you get? Subservience, repression, mindless conformity. Not my cup of tea, pal. I'm more into sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Bacchus is the god for me.
Ah, see what you get when you turn from Jehovah. A paint-spattered hedonist. Don't listen to either of them, George. A heretic and a lazy drunk.
Hey, I'm not lazy.
Nor I a heretic.
I were best forger in the business.
And I gladly died for my faith, as did thousands of my ancestors.
Whoa, fellas, please. My dream, my rules, okay? Now, it seems to me that what you call greed, he'd call ambition, and your subservience is his order. In just about an hour's time, I'm going up against a guy who intends to destroy God. I need advice. Practical advice.
Have a stiff drink and go down fighting. You're a dead man walking anyway.
Nonsense. Put your faith in God, and he will be your shield.
Don't listen to them, George. They're both wrong. Maintain the harmony. Protect the balance.
But how do I...
You have the answer in your hands, George.
In my hands? What do you mean?
George? George, wake up. You were dreaming.
What? Oh. What was all that about?
You were dreaming. Something about sex and drugs from the sound of it.
Yeah. Are we there yet?
Well, that looks like the source of 4 rivers, so the Garden of Eden is right down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I hope you've had a pleasant flight. The temperature in Eden is a pleasant 30 degrees centigrade. We shall be landing on a flat plain about 2 kilometres into the desert, which you will find is a pleasant stroll to your destination. Fasten your seatbelt and all that gubbins. Finally, may I take this opportunity of thanking you personally for choosing to fly Air Shears. We do hope you'll fly again with us soon.
Hello? Don't...
Oh, hello.
Could you...
Sorry. But while you...
What?
Something you...
Do I...
Exactly. Sure.
I don't...
You see... But what... Is there... Because if there... So help me.
So...
No. But I am a little...
We have it just like...
I don't know. I'd like... But the boss...
My friend... So...
At least...
Of course...
So you...
Yes! You did...
Well, yeah.
Can't you stop...
As I... It'll be... His...
It's love, but good...
No way.
Why not?
Oh...
You never...
I just... But the... Free will...
But you... The fact... If... Then yes...
I need to...
Well... With a little more persuasion... See?
He does...
Hey... He's the...
It's more than...
What do you...
Well...
So...
Gotta...
So... What...
I think I... Course... No! The I'm going... Boss! Boss!
What is... Hamnet, remember?
And I...
Well done.
If you...
Oh dear.
There you go. Now that...
Sure. You took...
And so, I'll
Oh, thank you.
try it. We had nothing.
It's a mate.
What?
We've so
Well...
true.
Need a...
I
I'm not...
You...
I've got... How about...
the last thing and accept. Hello? Anybody? What happened?
Is that better?
Whoa!
In
But
that...
you
You...
Don't li- He is a Gnostic.
Whoa! I'm no big fan of the devil, but followed your own. Subservience, I'm on back.
Ah. Don't listen.
Hey.
Nor...
I were...
And...
Whoa! My... That's... And just...
I was...
Nonsense.
Don't... Vain... But you have...
In...
Josh? Ja. You... Where...
Ladies and this I the which fast we do